Good afternoon and welcome to SMK University of Applied Social Science. My name is Marius and I'm working at SMK University of Applied Social Science International Admission Office. I welcome you all this afternoon to Vilnius, Lithuania, sunny Vilnius, Lithuania, and I thank you for joining us for our Open Door Day. I really hope that you enjoy this afternoon and you will find out some valuable information about SMK, and it will make you easier decision deciding to where to study and what to study. So before we kick in, before we start, I would like to introduce you to the Chancellor of SMK, the founder of SMK, Gabija Skučaitė, who will tell us a couple welcome words. Hello, Gabija.
Hello, Marius. Hello, dear future students. and I'm really delighted to welcome you here today virtually on SMK. And we are living in very extraordinary times, and being connected from different parts of the world in one place makes us something, makes this experience a very interesting and amazing. And today I would like to say a few words why you should choose, firstly, Lithuania, and secondly, SMK as the best place for your future career, for your future growth. So why should you come here? Firstly, Lithuania, one of the oldest countries in Europe, probably which you didn't know before, but it has more than 1,000 years of history, fulfilled with a lot of different events which made our country so brave and proud of who we are, with a rich history and culture, and a lot of beautiful places and landscape, and a lot of experiences which you can have here in this country, with one of the oldest languages still spoken in the world. So coming here, I think you will immerse yourself in a beautiful experience in a country so much filled with nature and beautiful lakes and green forests. Experience this history and the sense of it fulfilled in very modern world, because Lithuania during past few decades experienced as a country a very fast, expansive growth, as a country which developing business, startups culture, becoming one of the most progressive startups, but also the capital of fintech and other industries in modern economy. So I believe coming here, you will not only experience that history and the rich culture, but also will immerse yourself in a very modern world. Secondly, I invite you to SMK, the institution which truly represents the same values as I described as the country. We have our own culture and the history, which counts not for 1,000 years, but already 26 years, which is also quite a road, quite an experience for us, which started it. And seeing how we grow from the beginning in one city of Lithuania to 3 cities and different cities in the main cities of Lithuania. Today I can state that we became not only the largest non-state educational institute, higher education institution in Lithuania, but also we became a very perspective and progressive thinking institution, which truly makes trends in higher education. We are the ones who think about the future, but not only think, but also implement a lot of solutions, which declares and shows how education needs to be changed. So if you are that modern thinker, futurist, or a person who wants to experience itself in an institution with very progressive thinking, I think you need to choose SMK. What else is so important about us? As you can see from the background picture of Marius, so this is not a picture, it's a real big building, which you can see it's very modern and aesthetic. And so definitely, if you will come to Lithuania, you will not only explore the beauty of the country, but also will have very modern environment where to study. So the modern thinking, modern infrastructure, and everything what is trendy is SMK nature. It's one of our distinctive features of our organizational DNA. The second thing is creativity. SMK is all about exploring creativity and help every individual to explore itself, the capabilities and the potential each individual has inside it, in it, and to give environment, opportunity, good vibe, tools, best teachers to spread it, to let your wings fly, actually, to become the best person you can be in the environment which is supportive, which is helping you to grow. So SMK helps you to grow in the most convenient but also challenging way. Convenient because it's adaptive to you, and challenging because we want to see you grow. At SMK, we truly believe in human potential. We want to cherish it. We value independence of very individual, but also the unity of all of us together. So the sense of community, friendship, supportive environment are those features at SMK which you can truly experience by coming here and being a member of this SMK family. And we're really proud of our students who come here from different part of the world and immerse themselves in something they never experienced before. And especially when you are a young person, I think you need to take this a very important solution where you go. So this could be challenging, but if you will choose our country, and if you will choose SMK, I can say and make a little promise, because you cannot make big promises because everything depends on you, how you will succeed and achieve in your life. But I can really make a small promise that this will be a solution which will lead you to something new, and you will definitely experience those things which you have never would be experienced someone else, and this will really make you grow. And I just want to welcome you to SMK family, and be brave to challenge yourself, to leave your comfort zone at your home and come here where you will be truly cherished, supported, inspired by others, and always part of us. So welcome, and I believe you are our future students. So see you soon here.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Gabia. I'm sure everyone really will feel welcome here. And many points that you touched upon, we will definitely discuss even wider, further, and more. And of course, everybody will find out more information on what it is to be SMK student, and how you can, how you can explore more possibilities here, and how you can grow personally and professionally here at SMK. So let's maybe start then with seeing what is on our today's Open Doors menu. So we will start by talking a little bit about SMK history, what we are, who we are, Then we will definitely go through our virtual campus tour, here of Vilnius Campus tour. Then we will hear from our teachers about the study programs which you can choose to study here. And we will talk about Erasmus opportunities, exchange, which is very important in our days as well. You will find out what kind of services our students can expect to get here. And of course, probably the most biggest questions are what it takes to get here, what it takes to get the admission, and what it takes to meet those requirements in order to study here. And probably the least favorite thing is the finances, but unfortunately we have to talk about it. You know, what does it cost, and how much actually money you need to fulfill your dreams here. And we will wrap up with question and answer session. So if during my presentation, during my speech, if you have any questions, please just write them in the comment section, and we will address them all at the end of my presentation. So without any further ado, let's get this party started.
Welcome to SMK Vilnius Campus. Built in 2014, it received a number of architectural awards for its open and innovative design. This building is really open and bright, as 63 tons of glass were used in construction. On the first floor, you can find a big entry hall for students to chat and hang out in. There's of course a cafeteria with delicious foods and drinks, and a big, huge conference hall, which accommodates up to 300 people. The best part of SMK Vilnius Campus is that it's really big, open and bright, and there's a lot of places for students to hang out in and spend time comfortably. The best part of SMK Vilnius Campus design is that it's full of open spaces, which are adapted for students to spend their free time. You can see different kinds of benches in various designs, so everyone can find whichever fits them most. Here on the second floor, you can find two biggest auditoriums, which we call amphitheaters. It accommodates up to 120 students. There are also many different classrooms in this building, which are different in sizes and shapes. Here you can see a computer lab, which is equipped with Apple products, which are used in many different study programs. And here you can see our labs, which we use for other study programs. All our facilities are always open, so if they're available, you are free to use them whenever you want. On the third floor, you can find an open space with computers in them that are available for students to use for work, study, and free time. The whole building is equipped with the fastest free Wi-Fi internet. This is yet another type of auditorium, which is shaped in a circle. This is one of the most favorite auditoriums of our teachers and students because people can sit in a circle and easily interact. Here are some office spaces for our social partners. Various businesses operate with these facilities and even have some students doing their internships with them. Our next useful location is SMK Library, where students get their course material. As SMK does not require to purchase textbooks because a lot of them are stored in electronic format. Students are also given a free access to dozens scientific databases. You can also find SMK Video Lab here on the third floor, where a lot of video production happens. That's it. That was a brief look to SMK Vilnius Campus. We hope you like it as much as we do. We hope that you will feel the real SMK community vibe when you come to join us the next semester.
And welcome back to our studio. So you just saw the virtual campus tour of our Vilnius campus, of our Vilnius main building, where all of our international students are studying. Okay, so let's talk about SMK, what we are. So SMK was established in 1994. This year we are going to celebrate our 27th birthday already, and throughout those 27 years, SMK grew to be the biggest non-state private university of applied sciences in Lithuania, where we started with 50 students in Klaipėda. Now we have 3 different campuses: Vilnius, Kaunas, Klaipėda, and we enroll more than 4,000 students, which are coming mainly from Lithuania, but as well as international students, which is 120, coming from all over the world. So SMK has the accreditation done by Center for Quality Assurance in Higher Education of Lithuania, which is under the Ministry of Education and Science of Lithuania. So we are fully accredited by the body of European Union, and our degree is fully recognized by all of universities across Europe, but also abroad as well. It's accredited but recognized as far as our students continuing their studies, not only in European Union countries, but also North America or Australia. They are able to transfer their credits easily to those countries. So SMK currently is offering 21 market-oriented bachelor-level study programs offered in Lithuanian language. 7 of these study programs are offered in English language. Also, the main strength of SMK is the wide range of various academic as well as social partnerships, which play a very important role in preparing the study programs and and making our study programs up to date. Also, SMK can boast in participating in tremendous amount of EU-funded projects involving more than 10,000 teachers, pupils, students, NGOs, you name it. So it provides our students various possibilities of networking and learning from the field. And of course, one of the biggest pluses that SMK is able to provide very comfortable, very open, transparent, welcoming study environment, which you already have seen in the campus tour. Of course, building is one thing, but probably most important thing is who is providing the knowledge, who is teaching you, who the students are interacting with. And I'm very happy to say that SMK is able to provide students with very perfectly balanced theoretical and practical knowledge. And how do we achieve that? Most of our teaching staff actually comes from the field. So they are physically working in various organizations, in various companies, and precisely in the fields of their expertise. And then they come to the live classes, live lectures, and they are sharing their up-to-date knowledge with students. So they are teaching students how to apply that theory into the practice. Besides that, students always provide hands-on engagement, problem-based learning, and also promoting creativity and innovation to our students. So what other study programs, what can you study here? What we offer to our international students? As I mentioned before, currently we have available 7 bachelor-level study programs which are provided in English language. So that would be programming and multimedia, international business, marketing and advertisement creation, transport and logistics business, tourism and recreation, video creation and media, and digital communication. As well as we have English Foundation program, which is designed for students with a lower amount of English, which are not entirely ready to dive into and start study program in English. They are able to spend one semester or 1 year to learn English and to prepare themselves to start bachelor level programs. But of course, I think the best way for you would be to hear about our study programs from the physical teachers. So I welcome you to meet our teachers who will tell you more about all of these study programs.
Hi everyone, I am Giedrė, a lecturer of communication theory. There are several reasons for you to join SMK Digital Communication Program. First of all, the world of digital communication is expanding at a rapid rate. Obviously, we all live in new reality, digital reality, which provides a seamless experience to everyone. Secondly, digital communication helps you better understand the changes in new media and learn who are the main players. It's a fact that digital communication specialists are highly wanted in each modern organization. During the internship, our students actively running social campaigns, managing various very interesting projects, as well as creating written and visual content for social media accounts. Thirdly, digital communication is not about technology. In this program, you will meet professors who will teach you the secrets of creative writing, public relations, public speaking, and managing integrated communications projects. So, digital communication specialist is a creator who has communication and interpersonal skills. It is also a person who actively involved in organizations' day-to-day activities. We truly believe in each and every one of you, and we encourage you to join this unique program, Digital Communication.
Hello, hi. The tourism has paused for a while, so now is the best moment to rethink and prepare of getting back to it stronger. We are all hungry for travel, so let's think together how to make it more comfortable, easier and unforgettable. And we have a great suggestion for you to join the University of Applied Social Science, which has a program focused on tourism and recreation. To begin with, what is the goal of the program? Of course, to prepare you as a specialist of tourism and recreation business, to reveal all the treasures of wide tourism and recreation market, different sectors and its operating chain, to manage and develop it independently. Therefore, you will get or reinforce your knowledges, abilities, special and personal skills in tourism business field from its basic to the most sophisticated part of it. Firstly, the particular program is ready to give you a possibility to properly apply the theories and concepts of economics, management and law of tourism and recreation business process. Secondly, you will get knowledges about all possible forms and types of tourism. In other words, it will help you to understand and manage the market of tourism, its products, hospitality standards, environment, business activities, and development decisions. Thirdly, it will prepare you independently create a customer-oriented offer of services. Here we are talking about sales process, how to engage the customer and develop the best deals in national and international markets. Furthermore, all the studies are focused on developing the main weapon in tourism and recreation field, social skills, communication with customers, teamwork with partners, principles of ethics, organizing skills, the understanding of business trends and innovation. In addition, 2 training practices are included in the program for those skills to get stronger. And of course, the main point of the studies is to become strong leader in tourism, to generate new ideas and develop it. To conclude, if tourism and recreation business is the object of your interest, don't miss the chance to fulfill it. The program is for you. Come to study tourism and recreation.
Hey, if you desire to start your business career in one of the largest and most perspective business fields, we really welcome you to study here in our University of Applied Social Sciences in Lithuania, Transport and Logistics Business. During the studies, you will learn such things as basic of logistics, supply chain management, intermodal and multimodal deliveries, forwarding and custom clearances, also trade and warehouse logistics and information systems of transport and logistics. Also other more things that will help you in your future career. After the graduation, you will have opportunity to work as transport manager, also logistics coordinator, supply chain coordinator, and other more jobs that can offer you this sector. So if you are really good communicator and target-seeking person, we really welcome you to study here in our University of Applied Social Sciences.
International business refers to the trade of goods, services, technology, capital, and also knowledge across the national borders in a global scale. It also refers to the transactions of economic resources such as physical resources, financial resources, skills, people in the purpose of international production of the physical goods and services in some sectors which we can call them maybe like finance, banking, insurance, and also maybe even construction. We can say that the most important factors which enforce international business can be called as internet and also information and communication technologies. The businesses in a global scales, when they involve in a new market, they are facing some issues and they have to overcome with that issues, which we can call them as legal issues, economic issues, political issues, labor standards, accounting standards, environmental standards, tariffs, import and export regulations, language, culture, and so on. So it is a very difficult process for businesses to overcome and to reach success in these environments, in the international business environments. We also in this study program trying to focus on the soft influences that the nation has on each other in order to get benefit from this from the business perspective, such as historical, religional, cultural influences that can be turned to the benefit for the businesses. Also, of course, we are focusing on to make students understand what is absolute advantage, what is competitive advantage, and what is comparative advantage in order to have success in their business activities. The goal of a study program is to prepare international business professionals who are able to create, manage, and develop international business in various international organizations and the businesses. And we are trying to impose them how they can take benefits from what they have in their hands and what kind of advantages they have and what is their disadvantages and how to get benefit in the competitive market. The studies graduates will be able to apply basic theories of economics, management, and also social sciences in order to develop sustainable business in international business environment. They also will be able to assess the factors which impacts on the international business. They will be able to plan and analyze the activities that international company needs. And also they will be able to develop and present competitive products or services in the international market. The students of the program, they will study such a subjects like international business, international trade, intercultural communication, international trade and exports, international business law, also other business-related subjects. So what will happen when they will graduate? What fields they can get a job and they can create their future life? So we can say that they can be a manager in a trade, sales, purchase, import and export departments. Also, they can take part in international projects. They can be international human resources manager. They can work in the banks, in the finance sector, and also maybe we can call as like a communication manager. Thank you.
Hey guys, I hope you're doing fine. It's a huge pleasure to talk on behalf of University of Applied Social Sciences here in Vilnius, Lithuania. My name is Andrius and I work here as a lecturer. I've spent a huge part of my life in top-ranking academic institutions of United Kingdom, such as University of Leeds, University of Oxford, etc. And then I made a huge decision in my life to get back to my native country, Lithuania, and to share my best experiences with students. I found a strong community, competent lecturers here. Therefore, I would like to invite you to become a part of University of Applied Social Sciences and especially to become a part of programming and multimedia program that I represent. The program itself contains extremely interesting and innovative modules, approaches and topics such as artificial intelligence, human and computer interaction, 3D modeling and animation, web design and programming. So guys, I wish you best of luck in these difficult times and I hope to see you soon around here in Vilnius.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Raimondas. I am TV director, scriptwriter, presenter. And here in SMK University, I am the head of study program, video making and media. There are two ways to become video maker. One way is very easy. You just take your phone from your pocket, switch on your phone, push the button, and you are starting to make videos, home videos. This way is not very interesting, and this way is not for those who want to make living from this profession, from video making. Another way is much more interesting. You are coming here to SMK University and you are starting to study a lot of different and very interesting things, very interesting subjects. You are starting to find out how to be creative, how to work with your fantasy, with your imagination, how to tell stories, how to create ideas, how to write the script, how to shoot, how to edit your video, how to edit the sound, how to make video graphic, how to work with actors if actors are taking part in your video. So, step after step, you are becoming professional video maker. And you will meet here with professional. All teachers in our SMK University are professionals from their fields. Your teachers will be professional directors, professional editors, professional script writers, professional sound editors. So they will teach you not only theoretical things, but also they will deliver their practice with you. Here you will, during the studies, you will make short documentaries, short feature films, video clips. You will make videos for business communication, business marketing, business advertising. After graduating, you will have possibilities to work in different video making and production companies. Also, you will have possibility and knowledge how to create your own video making and production company. Or maybe during this process of study, you will find out that you don't want to work alone and to make everything by yourself. Maybe you will find out that you are the best at shooting, or maybe you are the best director, or maybe you are editor. So, in this case, you can go deeper and to become professional editor, professional director, or professional cameraman. Come here and find a lot of new things, not only about video making, but also about yourself. I am sure that we will meet soon and we will have fascinating time together.
Hello. Our marketing and advertising program is designed for creative and forward-thinking individuals who want to develop into innovative marketing professionals who can drive strategic decisions in the creation of successful products and services. Marketing has a wide range, including advertising, digital marketing, consumer behavior, pricing, product development and innovation, which ensures diversity of opportunities for every individual that is interested in this area. Marketing is a vital part of any private business company and public sector organization. On graduating from marketing and advertising program, you will be able to generate, apply, and evaluate various advertising ideas and concepts, conduct various marketing researches, including environmental scanning till brand awareness. You will be able to apply key theoretical knowledge in order to select the appropriate visual and technological tools to solve marketing problems. You will be able to initiate, plan and deliver marketing, advertising, brand management projects, create advertising campaigns, and manage advertising life cycle processes in conformity with national and international advertising laws and regulations. The labor market for marketing and advertising professionals is very wide, and opportunities are endless. Food and beverage industry, cosmetics industry, technology companies, textile companies, advertising agencies, printing houses, and many more. A marketing and advertising specialist can also work in the field of photography, advertising, visual communication, graphical design, product development, and so on and so on. Such professionals can choose to start their own personal business company or work on a self-employed basis. We also see marketing specialists working as a freelancers at local and international creativity and arts incubators, in creators associations, or co-working spaces. Such professionals can easily deliver services remotely for both Lithuanian and international companies. So if you are curious, creative, and forward-thinking individual interested in marketing, this program is for you.
Hello once again. So, as you know by now, studies in SMK are offered in English language. Students are required to have B1 or B2 level of English, which is intermediate, upper intermediate level. So what to do for students who does not have this level of English? The answer is English Foundation course at SMK. This program is designed precisely for those students with a lower level of English to bring it up and then later be able to study here at SMK, or they can proceed and study in any other university or college in Lithuania. The duration of the program, English Foundation program, is 1 semester. However, if student is in need of more classes, of more English, they can proceed and continue studies for 1 extra semester. So the total of duration could be 1 year. After that 1 year, of course, students are able to apply for bachelor level program here. This program includes grammar, lots of grammar, also reading exercises, listening exercises. It also teaches technical vocabulary, which is usually used in academia, like research methodology, like any English that you would need conducting research. And also it's more or less is geared for the study programs that are offered here at SMK. Besides English, students are also able to attend live lectures of different disciplines that are offered here at SMK, which means technically you can choose any class from any discipline: marketing, business, logistics, for example, video creation, media, and you can sit in those classes, try to participate, see if you understand, see if you like it. This is very useful to students which are not sure what they want to study. So this gives opportunity to test it out, and then after completion, then they are easily to select what they want to pursue. And welcome back to our studio. I hope it was interesting to you. I hope you heard some valuable things which will make you easier decide which discipline you want to proceed, what study field you want to go on with. So let's continue with the information about studying at SMK. And so the duration of studies here, the duration of bachelor level degree is 3 years. So that would be 6 semesters. Degree obtained is professional bachelor's with a capacity of 180 ECTS credits, which gives students the right to apply to any master program in abroad or in Lithuania. During the studies, students are doing 2 different internships. One is at the end of their 2nd year, and the second one is at the end of the 3rd and last year, which is the longer one, 3 months long internship. At the same period of time, they are preparing their final thesis, bachelor thesis, which they also have to defend, and after that, they're receiving the degree. Throughout all this period, throughout all these 3 years, students are receiving constant academic counseling, whatever the questions they need, whatever the help they need about academics, or if they want to choose a class, or if they want to drop a class, choose another class, and so on. Also, another very great opportunity for students is Erasmus Plus program, which is European Union funded scholarship program, which allows our students to participate in various exchange programs as far as studying abroad or doing internship or practicing abroad. While doing so, students are receiving up to 700 euro scholarship per month in order to finance this exchange. Currently, SMK has more than 100 academic partners where our students are able to go, but mainly we have a partner, minimum one partner in every European Union country. Our students are of course, they are able to receive various services from us and from our students. So it always begins with the individual approach to every interested student which have any questions about studies here. So any inquiry is always receiving live answer and live contact with the admission counseling and help throughout admission process or throughout the visa application process, which could be a little complicated and scary to some students. Once the students are arriving, we always try to arrange their airport pickup, whether it's our staff or our student mentors, which are meeting the students at the airport and helping them to get to the dormitory. We always try to organize a very interesting and integrational orientation for new students, during which students are organized various excursions to around the city of Vilnius or even outside to various tourist destinations as well. Plus, our student mentors have many various activities for new students in order for them to feel welcome. And the student mentorship program is another really important aspect for new students, which our current students helping the new arrivals to get to know the city, to feel better, to get through the culture shock, if they have it, of course, and to get, to make them feel more at home. So, as I've already mentioned, study counseling is also constant and available to all students. Plus, students can get the inside information from the current students on our website, and as well as our Student Ambassador Club. So what does it take to get into SMK and to start your studies here? So the main requirement, of course, you need to complete your secondary education or complete your high school. So you need to have completed high school. You need to provide your high school completion certificates, grades, transcripts, which will be uploaded to our application site. The average result should not, obtained from your high school, should not be less than 60% of your score. Also, another second main requirement is English language. Since the studies will be offered in English, students are required to know English minimum of B1 level, so that's intermediate level, or equal to IELTS test 5 and higher. If students don't have that English level, of course, they can always choose foundation program and bring their level up. Another thing what students need to prepare for their admission is motivational essay written in English. We will provide a topic which we will ask you to write a motivational essay. And also we organize a motivational interview with every applicant, so to evaluate not only your speaking skills but as well as your motivation to study in Lithuania and SMK. And we also ask you to provide a letter of recommendation from your teacher. Sometimes students provide their letter of recommendation from their past or previous employer as well. All these documents are submitted on our very easy to use online application platform, which address you can see here, apply.smk.lt. And it's all very user-friendly, very easy to navigate. And as I mentioned before, if you have any problems doing it, you can always just email us and we will guide you and we'll help you through that process. And another very important thing is tuition fees. So what it costs to study here. Our tuition fees starts from 2,980 euro per academic year. And So some programs like international business, marketing, logistics, tourism programs, they cost 2,980, and video creation media costs 3,780 euros per academic year. Application fee is 120 euro. It's one-time fee. Health insurance, you can plan to spend around 110 euro per year. Dormitory charge is 130 euro per month, which is payable directly to the dormitory. Residence permit, which is obtained for 2 years, costs 100 euro. And the average other expenses, living costs in Vilnius, could vary from 200 to 300 euro, depending on your budget, depending on the lifestyle you have in Vilnius. Also, students are able to work, part-time work during their studies, up to 20 hours per week. And many of our students actually take that opportunity, and they add up a little bit of money to their pocket for the living expenses. There are some scholarships available. However, right now, our Board of Trustees are finalizing the amounts of scholarships and types of scholarships. So we will communicate to you what scholarship you can get very shortly, in maybe a couple of weeks or so. So please feel free to contact us, or we will be able to provide you that information later. Also, one more thing I would like to mention is that students, after graduation, they are able to stay in Lithuania for another year or so to look for a job, or even to work and get practical experience. You can also create your own business here. You can start your own business here, and so you can stay 1 extra year. You receive the work permit, you receive the residence permit for that 1 year. Okay, I think we touched upon everything what I wanted to say, and I actually have a little dessert for you to complete our presentation. We have our student here, Vlad. Hello, Vlad.
Hello.
Vlad is the second-year student here, and he comes from Belarus, right?
Yes.
Vlad, please introduce yourself.
So yeah, my name is Vlad. I'm from Belarus. I'm second-year student at SMK. I'm studying international business. Yes. So I really like this university. A lot of good study programs, a lot of good courses. I made a lot of new friends from all over the world. So I really enjoy my study experience at SMK.
All right, great. Vlad, how did you get here in the first place?
Yeah, so since Belarus is really close to Lithuania, it's like there is similarity of cultures, and also Lithuania is relatively cheaper in comparison to like other European Union countries, France, for example. So those two things were the main kind of criteria why I decided to choose Lithuania.
Cool, great. And do you enjoy your studies here? What is your favorite subject, and maybe your teacher?
Yeah, I really like my studies at SMK, and about subjects, I would say I really enjoy languages for me, because it's a good opportunity to learn more about different cultures, and also it's good for your brain just to learn the language. It's not like you have to speak this language if you go to the country, but just for your own brain. And I also like the course of personal career development, because especially at this stage when you're young, it's very important to understand what you want to do in your future life, how to move in this direction, and so on.
So after your graduation from SMK, do you see yourself maybe staying in Lithuania for employment and maybe a little bit longer?
Yes, I'm considering staying in Lithuania, at least at the beginning, because I really like Lithuanian culture. I would say it's, for some people, it's like really imperfect. So it's not like, there are some harsh things, but for me, that's a identity of Lithuania.
So I guess you did not have a big culture shock when you first came here.
Not at all.
Okay, but you have lots of friends from other countries which are much, much further away from than Belarus, right?
Yes.
And do you make a lot of friends here?
Yes, because we study in international groups. So there are students from Africa, there are like from Europe, from Asia. So it's, first of all, you have to communicate with them because you're studying together. But also there are some part-time activities when you meet other students and you just have a chat with them. You can learn about their home country, maybe if you're considering moving there, so you can just ask them, they can help you to settle down in this country as well.
Great. And you are a student mentor for the new students as well?
Yes. So
how is that going?
Yeah, so we have International Student Network at SMK, and we're organizing events for international students just to integrate them into Lithuanian society, learn more about different cultures, make new friends, and just have a fun pastime. So it's a student organization, and everything is done by students. And for example, yesterday we had a talent show where students were just presenting what kind of skills they have, and there were like a lot of people who sing, who make music, who dance, and so on. And we're constantly looking for new members, so you can be part of us if you want to help us.
Awesome. But probably, the new students will actually be the mentees, so you will be helping them to adjust in Vilnius if they arrive. But that does, you observe from your experience, that does help students a lot, like having a student mentor, right?
Yes, of course. When you move to a new country, you have this culture shock, and you need some kind of connection with people, with locals. And it's easier to do with international students because we're not locals, so we're kind of been in the same situation as well. We have experience, we know how to deal with it. And
you know how they feel, actually. Great. Okay, and like for those students who are still not sure, where to go, what to study, like what would you suggest? What would you suggest to them?
So I guess my suggestion would be not to overthink, just like to choose a place where to study and just go with it, because it's you will learn if it's the right place or not when you experience it, not by just like checking some information on the internet, because it varies from person to person, and maybe if someone doesn't like it, maybe you would like it. So I would just go for it. And just don't spend a lot of time on just thinking and choosing.
Yeah, absolutely. It will come to you, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. But if they do decide to come here, they will get into a very caring, very great mentor team.
Yes.
So you will guys take care of them, right?
Yes.
So they don't have to be afraid.
Exactly.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. All right. I guess we can go to our last part of our Open Doors session. Is the question and answer session. Let's see. Okay. What do we have? Student admission requirement. I guess I already discussed that, but briefly, just to remind you, is the high school graduation, high school certificate, then English language, motivational essay, letter of recommendation, and motivational interview. So your high school graduation should be not less than 60% average, and your English should be B1 level or 5 and up IELTS test. And Vlad, how was your admission? Did you get in easy?
Yeah, for me it was really easy.
You're a good student, right?
Smooth and chill. Like good communication from SMK side, quick responses, a lot of help with the documents. So it was for me just collecting the documents, sending to SMK, receiving acceptance letter. Voila.
Very simple. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, the second question. For those who don't have Lithuanian embassy in a country like Nigeria, how can we go about it? In a country like Nigeria, if you do not have embassy, there are visa service centers VFS, Visa Service Centers, which you can submit your visa application, to, and apply for visa there. So all the documents or the invitation letters and so on, we will provide you. We will guide you how to correctly prepare your paperwork. And in the countries where you do have embassy, you will have to go for visa interview. We will prepare the for that interview as well. Do we help students to get visa? Yes, absolutely. As I mentioned before, we help with all the documentation, with the instruction, with the requirements, what you need for visa, and of course we will get all the information to you. When I arrive, when I arrive, how do I know where to go? Will you meet me? Absolutely. As I also mentioned, all the new students who are arriving to Lithuania by plane or by bus, they always let us know when they are arriving, their arrival details, and we will make sure to have someone to pick you up at the airport or at the bus station or at the train station and bring you to the dormitory, so you don't have to stress out whenever you need to take taxi or the bus. So definitely there will be someone meeting you at the airport. What is the possibility of getting the visa after spending much amount to pay my tuition fee? Okay. Well, before you apply for visa, usually it's requirement by the embassy to provide the receipt of tuition payment for the first year, and you will need to include in the document packet, you will need to include the receipt that you actually paid your full year tuition fee in the amount. For students who do not get visa, that tuition fee is fully refundable, so whenever a student submits the tuition refund form, that tuition is always refunded to the student. Do you help students to find dormitory? Yes, we do help to find dormitory. Currently we have one dormitory where most of our students live in, but we use other dormitories as well. Vlad, where do you live?
I rent a flat.
Ah, you rent a flat. So yeah, many students actually do that as well.
Yeah, so it's also an option if, for example, you prefer more personal space. It's a good option to find a flat, or you want to live with your friends. So you can just go together and find a place and share the costs of renting. So it's
sure, and it comes out sometimes even cheaper than dormitory.
It might be if there are a lot of people. But not like 10 people, it might be a lot.
Yeah, of course. Well, for the first year students, we usually recommend to actually live in the dormitory, and we will help you to find it. Usually we have a couple options, and already when you get to know Vilnius, you get to know the city, you have more friends, you can always actually find a flat, and you can always move out and live in the flat. Is it difficult to get to SMK from the dormitory? The one that our students are using now, it actually are 2 bus stops. So it takes literally probably like 7 minutes to get from the dormitory to SMK. Which countries do you have students from? We have, I think right now we have 16 different countries represented in SMK. But most our students coming from various African countries, Ukraine, Uzbekistan, Russia,
Taiwan,
Belarus, Portugal, Germany, Czech Republic, Turkey, India, and many other countries actually. Right now, even I cannot mention all of them.
Yes.
But we actually counted them. I think it's 16 different countries right now. Is it hard to find a student job in Vilnius? Vlad, do you work in Vilnius?
Yeah, I'm currently like in search of a job.
Ah, okay. So you
Yeah.
are in search of a job. It's probably it could be challenging to find a job, because most places, of course, they ask applicants to know Lithuanian language, but there are places where you do not need to know Lithuanian language, like cafeterias or even food delivery, right? Like a Bolt or Volt services, where many of our students are actually finding jobs. So there are a few opportunities. So whoever is searching for them, they usually find them. Are there any after-class activities at SMK, like any student clubs or networks or whatever? I think we have a lot of activities after class, right?
Yes.
What do you guys do after classes? Tell us.
So, in normal times, not pandemic times, we could go to a bar in the evening just to have a chat, and because like students from all universities in Vilnius, all international students, they usually come to one place, so you can meet most international students. Also, as we talked about international student network at SMK, so we create other like activities like talent show, language exchange, cultural evenings,
Bowling nights,
yes,
right?
bowling nights.
When it's open.
Yes, movie nights. We're trying to do it online, but it's kind of challenging. It's not the same experience
Yep.
as we would like to have.
But as far as I know, also students are able to start any clubs they like. We have a dance studio here, so students, if they're interested in dance, they can always just reserve the dance studio here and get more students who are interested in dancing and start their clubs here as well. Also, football club. SMK has a football club, so they play football with other universities, and we usually win. I think we have actually the strongest football club here. Basketball, volleyball. I think I heard students are also playing those sports as well. What are your favorite things to do in Vilnius, Vlad?
I would say to go for a walk, because I really like Vilnius. It's a really cozy, small city, and you can go to a park. There are a lot of parks, and you can go for a walk just to relax. After classes or after like doing some stuff at home, you just want to calm down, to slow down, to clean your mind. So you just go for a walk, just have a cup of coffee, breathe some fresh air.
Yeah, I agree. I think I would agree on that one as well. Vilnius has a lot of green places, parks. It's not entirely, the concrete jungle. It has a lot of green spaces, and it's very spread out. So there are lots of places where to walk, and Hill of Three Crosses, and the Gediminas Hill, and just around, excuse me, just around the old city, old town, which is under the UNESCO protection, actually, really with narrow streets. Very nice place to do. Okay, and maybe last thing, what would you suggest for future students who are considering applying to SMK?
My suggestion would be to be active. Just not to stay at home all the time, just participate in all the activities. And this way you will make new friends, maybe you will find someone with the same interest as you do. Or you'll find something like, if you go for bowling and you go to a bowling for the first time and you'll see like, oh, I really like bowling, and maybe I will want to be like a professional player in bowling.
That's right.
So you never know. It's just trial and error.
Yeah.
Life is.
Just be open and don't
Yes.
afraid to try things.
Yes.
Okay. I actually agree on that one. Okay, so thank you so much for spending this afternoon with us, and don't forget to register for the free consultation here in the comment section where you can find the site, or just go on our website and fill out the form. Our contact information is on our website. Once again, my name is Marius. I really thank you for being with us. And I hope that this pandemic will be over, and soon I will all get to see you here live in our building and studying here. So thank you so much, and see you soon. Bye.